Reading week 6 for year 3 and 4, and this is lesson 3. Today's lesson focus, so we will be looking at how writers can create strong images for the reader in poems and why this is important. We will also have our Vipers focus throughout the lesson. Today's learning objective: to identify a writer's use of imagery within a poem. And success criteria: I can discuss the writer's use of imagery within a poem. I can also give my own examples of imagery. I can even decide what impact this may have on the reader. Okay, vocabulary slides for today. We'll be looking at some of the vocabulary used by the poets and look at the words and their meanings. The first one is moss. What is moss? Do you know? Moss is a small flowerless green plant. And the next word, jade. What is jade? Do you know? Jade is a hard, typically green stone used for ornaments. And brink. What does brink mean? Do you know? Brink is the extreme edge of land before a steep slope or a body of water. And finally, barley. What is barley? Do you know? Let's have a look. Barley is a cereal plant. Today we will be looking at imagery. Do you know what imagery is in a poem? So imagery is a way of using figurative language to represent ideas, actions, or objects. While it is mainly about painting a picture in the reader's mind, using imagery means that the writing appeals to all 5 of the reader's physical senses, not just sight. This is learning activity 1, and you will be looking at some colours. And what do these colours make you think of? So here are the colours. You have green, yellow, red, white and pink. You will need to complete the worksheet. So look at the colours and write down what comes into your mind. What do the colours make you think of? This is learning activity 2. And what you will now need to do, in the space on the next page, draw an image that represents the colours that you have been given. What will you include? Consider the following things when you start drawing your image. So consider any objects that your colour makes you think about. Consider any feelings that your colour makes you think about. And finally, consider any settings that your colour makes you think about. An example being the colour blue may make you think about the sea. We are going to read the 2 poems now. And the first poem is called What is Green? Green is the grass and the leaves of trees. Green is the smell of a country breeze. Green is a coolness you get in the shade of the two tall old woods where the moss is made. Green is a flutter that comes in spring when frost melts out of everything. Green is a grasshopper. Green is jade. Green is hiding in the shade. Green is an olive and a pickle. The sound of green is a water trickle. Green is the world after the rain, bathed and beautiful again. Green is the meadow, green is the fuzz that covers up where winter was. Green is ivy and honeysuckle vine. Green is yours, green is mine. By Mary O'Neill. And here is the second poem. And this poem is called What is Pink? What is pink? A rose is pink by the fountain's brink. What is red? A poppy's red in its barley bed. What is blue? The sky is blue where the clouds float through. What is white? A swan is white sailing in the light. What is yellow? Pears are yellow, rich and ripe and mellow. What is green? The grass is green with small flowers between. What is violet? Clouds are violet in the summer twilight. What is orange? Why an orange? Just an orange. And this is by Christina Rossetti. And finally, we have learning activity 3. And we will be focusing on vipers. V for vocabulary. What does brink mean? I for infer. Which word describes a cereal plant? P for predict. What are the poems about? E for explain. Why have these writers chosen to use imagery in their poems? R for retrieve. Can you identify a line in one of the poems where the poet has used imagery? And finally, S for summarise. Which poem did you prefer and why? You are now ready to complete the Vipers worksheet. Plenary. Can you give an example of imagery? Reflection. That's the end of the lesson. And how well did you do today? Did you complete all of the success criteria? Well done, everybody.